want something? Presents for me. Yeah? Right on! Right on!
You bellowed?
Yeah?
RFS 81, practice mode.
Right then. Vagavaldrita. Right then.
Stand back!
Okay.
Leave this area at once.
Looks like a challenge. I'm
Extraction confirmed.
Right then. We win naturally.
It is good to see you again.
We will meet again.
Bye-bye.
Yes, I hope you have returned with the flag. I should think you would be pleased to join us. So, it is true then. The Umpani are here and with a base. I will send Drazik to scout the location further. I have something more challenging for you. But first, the rewards we spoke of. Your next mission is vital. A Rapax assassin is stalking our fort. He has already slain 7 of my watchers. We have set a trap for him in the room above, but the Rapax still lives. We know the Rapax hunt through sight and smell, so we try to lure the assassin into the trap with a Rapax figure. Yet he refuses to take the bait. There must be something that would lure him in, and I want you to find it. Then, my talented servants, you can bring me his head. I know you will not disappoint me. Yes, Drazik is most valued. I am concerned for him. I do not know. They are dangerous. Let us talk of Guardia was not one of our brighter moments. We have much to do. The Umpani General, yet I will await your return. There is one more thing before you leave. The Watchers report there is a creature in the swamp who may know something of these Rapax. He seems less than friendly toward the Trang Empire, though he may talk with you. Perhaps this will help with the Rapax.
See you around.
hope you have killed the Rapax. The Rapax's head. You were successful then. Yes, you are well worth any price. You are very skilled to have lured Raven to his doom, to have saved me, whose life he wanted. From now on, you shall be my most trusted allies, and to no one else would I trust my next mission. Perhaps you know of the Mook, yes? The Watchers bring word that they possess a device that resembles the Astral Domine. We must obtain it at once, although I do not suspect they will merely let it go. So I have prepared for you this letter. Bring it to their leader. My words will get you inside, but the deed, the device, is up to you. I hope to see it when you return. Yes, the Mook, the Watcher. I will await your return. One thing before you go. Jurassic has not yet returned from scouting the Umpani base. I am concerned. Perhaps your eyes can see what the Watchers do not. Be careful that it does not happen to you.
I had a feeling I was getting better. Bye-bye. Yeah?
Stand back and watch me fight. You might learn something. Right then.
I'm on it.
Instruction confirmed.
More beasts. Right then.
Sure.
Destroy. One functioning at peak.
Those... Right then.
Sure. Lily Segundas. You guys are good.
Master creature detected here.
Crawled out of the swamp, did you?
You bellowed?
Well, y'all come back when I got something.
Sayonara.
What's the word on the street, guys? I'm eager to... Dear, I could... I can't talk... I can't... Dear, I could... I'll have to check... No point just stand... Keep your distance. A small breeze is enough to put those boys in a bad mood. God... I'll have to... Look me up...
See you around.
You know, I heard the most interesting thing the other day. Had a fellow in here from the IUF. Can't remember his name, but he claimed you were working for him. Then an hour or two later, one of those Trang things comes oozing through the door. He says you're working for them. My guess is you're playing both sides of the fence. I must say, it's brilliant. And I'll be happy to keep your little secret. But... it'll cost you. Why, thank you. I'll see you when you...
Goodbye.
Better look this way.
Yes, how can I help you? You found it? Why, this was stolen over a week ago. Darn thieves. Always doing it on my shift, too. There is, of course, a reward. Goodbye, and thank you for visiting Arnica Community Bank.
Goodbye.
It's good to see you again. I do have things... Yes, Guardia. I have not been, but I do know of it. It's not really my... I hope to...
Goodbye. FS-81 combat mode.
Right then.
Sure. Newly surrender. Sure.
Instruction confirmed.
Hey!
Right. Much better.
Life forms exterminated.
This is the United Mook Alliance. We are peaceful explorers from the planet Dre. Transferring object to internal receptor. Viewing. Interesting. You bring this from the Umpani. Please, come in and let us discuss this further.
You bellowed? Ah, company.
Allow me to welcome you officially as representatives of the Imperial Umpani Federation. Please bring word to your leaders that we are here on a peaceful mission of exploration only. A mission to understand the nature of the Chaos Moliri. Your communique states that your leader is interested in a visual inspection of this device. Of course, to your right and down the hall. I am the leader of this expedition. We are peaceful creatures, here to investigate the planet Dominus. All reports indicate that these are an extremely intelligent and hostile breed of creature. We believe it is one of three. Historical records indicate that at one time it was the impetus of a bitter war between the Umpani, the Trang, and the Dark Savant. A war the Dark Savant won. We believe he is here on Dominus with that object now. We have no comment at this time. Investigations are currently underway. Perhaps you could assist us in these efforts. We have a field explorer who requires an escort. Yes, some of our field agents do require an escort into the more hostile areas. I suggest you ask them. Urk is within our compound here. Theories, yes. I am working to prove or disprove several, actually. One centers around the Dark Savant, the other, the Chaos Moliri. All sensors and readings indicate that I am well. Yes, hello. He is a known entity throughout the universe. The Mook have known of him for several decades, in fact. His presence here causes us some concern, however. We have reason to believe he is in possession of an object similar to the Chaos Moliri, and has plans to obtain the Destiny Dominus. Fortunately, that device is quite lost. Nonetheless, if what we believe is true, that there are 3 of these devices, then it cannot be long before his attention is drawn to us. I do hope to conclude our investigations here before that occurs. Yes, the creatures who inhabit Arnica. According to the Higadi, he was behind the theft of the Destiny Dominus. Might I suggest that you ask a Higadi instead? They are far more familiar with this topic than I. A group of our explorers discovered its location south of here. It seems the Trini dwell primarily in trees. If you have nothing... It is a most disturbed city, primarily due to the tactics of an entity known as the Dark Savant. Undoubtedly, you have noticed the tower. We have not yet determined our course of action, if any. It is of no interest to the Mook. We are a peaceful people. We have preliminary reports on these creatures indicating that they are prone to theft. In fact, we believe they are responsible for a missing device from the spaceport, a metallic, spherical object. Perhaps you will locate it in Trenton. We have no comment at this time. We have no comment. Might I suggest that you ask a Higadi instead? They are far more familiar with this topic than I. The most informative answer would be provided by a Higadi. They are quite familiar with that terrain. I suggest... We believe that this object is related to ours. but further study would be required. Unfortunately, the object was stolen from its original location, making this impossible. We are aware that Trang utilize it as their base of operations. Yes, there are numerous references to him as leader, lord, or ruler of the universe. More interesting, however, is that the device we have seems to point to him as its artist. It bears his name. Might I suggest that you ask a... We know it is the operational center for the Umpani. Yes, the United Mook Alliance. I am certain you could ascertain all you need to know by studying the planet with standard methodology. Yes, a planet approximately 1.48 trillion miles that way. Our scans reveal it to contain an explosive device, true to its claim. There appears no way in, but we were able to discover 2 teleportation fields inside, both originating in different locations. We speculate one is here on the planet Dominus. Where is something we wish to determine. If you have nothing of further importance to say, we have no comment at this time. You refer to our vessel. It is of no interest to you, and if it is, please remove it from your thinking. Might I suggest that you ask... We are still collecting data. Perhaps you could assist us in these efforts. We have a field... Investigations are... Perhaps you could... Well, I do have some calculation. We are still collecting data. Perhaps you could... We are still... Perhaps you could... Investigation. Perhaps... It was the device that brought us to Dominus, actually. Careful study revealed a detailed star map on its surface, as well as indications of 2 other objects similar in origin. I can provide you with the details of its discovery, or perhaps you'd rather hear my theory of its true purpose. Our scientists discovered an odd series of gamma particles emerging from the center of one of Trey's moons. Before we could investigate further, a series of seismic events culminated in an eruption. It was during this eruption, we theorize, that the device was released. It took only 6 hours to reach Trey, tracked by our systems every inch. When it landed, its impact crater was precisely 45 feet wide. 2 days later, we retrieved the object itself. Much study followed, and finally the star map was found. It was that which brought us here. Mind you, it is only a theory. After considering information from several sources, I have come to believe that our object is one of the 3 required for the ascension the Higadi speak of. At the summit of Ascension Peak, we have heard of 3 strange and luminous receptors, one of which we believe our object fits. Perhaps when we have concluded our preliminary investigations, we shall endeavor to test this theory. We are still collecting. Perhaps you... If you have nothing of... Investigations are currently... Perhaps you... This is true? I will send out a party of investigators. Allow me to welcome you officially as representatives of the Trang Empire. Goodbye.
He seems to be on top of things.
Farewell!
This behavior is unacceptable. I insist you cease your hostilities.
It looks a lot like the Astral Domine. And hey, see this? It's made by Funsang too. It looks like... change? Chaos. Oh my goodness, I get it! The Astral Domine was life, and this is chaos! I see the bridge between life and knowledge. Growth! I'm starting to understand his puzzle. Can you see who that is?
I don't believe you're native to this particular planet. Your most fascinating specimens, though. Screg has sent you, correct? To assist me in my explorations? I am one of the Mook's foremost ecosystem historians. He is within the compound, I am sure. He leads our expedition here. Us? I assure you we have been researched exhaustively. But if it will benefit you, I see no harm. We hail from the planet Trey in System 8696. Our purpose here is to investigate the origin of the Chaos Moliri. I would have assumed Screg told you as much. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. The Astral Domine, yes. It is related to our Chaos Moliri. According to my records, it was created by Funzang. Apparently, it contains the power of life, although much laboratory testing would be required to verify this claim. The name given to the lead anthropod, I gather. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. She is someone we have only recently begun to study. It is purely speculative, but it seems this woman is somehow instrumental to this ascension. We are not certain how or why, only that she must be there. I prefer facts. I will take my physical and mental readings and report back to you on that. Greetings to you as well. The Dark Savant, did you say? With all due respect, I would advise extreme caution with this individual. We hear he has established for himself the rather exceptional goal of universal domination. Of course, statistically speaking, this will prove most unattainable, we hope. As we speak, in fact, I am researching their race. In their terms, they believe themselves to be children of the Cosmic Lords. Apparently, this is a time of great event, the Ascension. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. My specialty. I discovered the legend of this Hagardi shortly after arriving here. He thieved the Destinae Dominus, which had been in a secure location. It is believed he took it through Trenton and then to Martin's Bluff. Beyond that, I can only conjecture its final resting place. This is, of course, why I wish to continue my research. Fascinating, your curiosity. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. A habitat I'm planning to research. It's south of Arnica in a tree canopy, I believe. Through detailed analysis, I have been able to determine that there is indeed a link between this Martin character and the Trini. Furthermore, I believe they know where his remains are. Right. That's an area that I am assigned to investigate, and of course, the location of our research base. The indigenous people, the Hagardi, have the most fascinating belief system, something called the Ascension. I have detected several standoffs here. The Trang-Umpani conflict is exceptionally long-standing. Fascinating creatures. In keeping with their basic species survival theorems, the Trini have developed an entire city above their predator's natural reach. All well-traveled races know of the Trang. They are highly developed anthropods, to be sure. The Umpani are well known throughout the galaxy. I have had ample opportunity to study them. The people of Dominus believe in such a place, yes. It is where the Cosmic Lords are thought to reside. The epicenter of a local spiritual belief, which entails rising to the Cosmic Circle to become a Cosmic Lord. The Hagardi believe the Ascension will take place there, hence the name Ascension Peak. I would like to study it. Perhaps my explorations will lead me to its discovery. It must lie with Martin's remains, wherever they may be. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. As you may know, this area is named after a Hagardi called Martin. We have reason to believe that it will yield significant clues to his whereabouts. Perplexing that the Trang do not know more. They presently reside there. We suspect they have not performed a thorough search of the premises. Funzang, yes, I know the name. He is believed to be the father, the Cosmic Lord. Usage of his name is not confined to Dominus, however. It is common throughout the known universe, giving credence to his existence. There does seem to be a preoccupation with these Cosmic Lords among the locals. The Ascension is an interesting manifestation of these beliefs. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. Through sonar imaging techniques, we have been able to detect subterranean rivers which appear to lead to an area in close proximity to Beijing. We believe we may one day be able to use these rivers to explore that particular ecosystem. Fascinating, your curiosity. Yes, it's a diverse ecosphere I find. We've mapped well over 35% of the terrain. The planet of Trey in the system 8696, our planet of origin, of course. It is a distance from here. Fascinating, your You know of this? It is the ship of the Dark Savant. Fascinating, your An absolutely fascinating local belief. If it actually occurs, it will be unprecedented in universal history. I am somewhat sketchy on the details, but I do know that it takes place on Ascension Peak and ultimately proceeds to the Cosmic Circle. I have not researched it. Fascinating. Not to be bothered with. They're cunning and manipulative from what we have heard. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. Interesting what I have learned of this area. It is populated by rather aggressive aquatic life. More fascinating, however, is what we have learned from a Trini, Burrs. He stated that a space vessel crashed in that vicinity. We suspect this might be true. Yes, the traveling Trini. I first encountered him at the monastery. Yes, where the Brotherhood of the Hagardi are, or were. I suggest you ask a Hagardi about it. Surely you know what I mean. Fascinating. You would be willing to pay a token fee so I can continue my research. When our psionic investigators have discussed Martin with various indigenous individuals, they regularly reveal this answer in their thoughts. It is not confirmed, however. A rather aggressive fish. Fascinating. I have not researched it. All well-traveled races. The Umpani leader. Fascinating. Yes, the planet Guardia. We have no further interest in research there. Fascinating. Not to be bothered with. They're Yes, of course. The Chaos Moliri. Have you not asked Screg about this? He is our resident expert on this device. It has been my pleasure.
Sayonara.
Until you return, then.
Goodbye.
You've returned. I will keep this while you collect the other requirements for this piece. Until you return, then.
Sayonara. More beasts.
Instruction confirmed.
Leave this.
Better look this way.
Watchers report that the device is still there. The Chaos Moliri. My suspicions were correct. While you were away, we learned that this device is one of 3 required for entrance to the Cosmic Circle. It is said to be a trilogy of some sort. They are our insurance against the Dark Savant's entry. Keep the device safe for the Empire. When it is needed, you shall know. This is excellent work. The Watchers could learn from you. Indeed, the Watchers have failed me recently, unable to obtain vital information I need. So again, I turn to you. The Empire wishes to destroy the Dark Savant's ship. Hence, the Savant himself. Yet we cannot locate his ship. It is, we believe, cloaked. Surely you can see that this poses a problem. But then I thought of something. He has shot down at least 2 ships over Dominus. Perhaps these ships logged their attackers' coordinates. If you can find these ships and investigate them, perhaps we can attack indeed. Succeed, friends, and there will be great, great rewards. Please, bring me the coordinates. The cosmic circle is legend, but we believe it is also very real. So many of us, the Umpani, the Dark Savant, the Higardi seek the circle. It has been said that he who ascends becomes Lord of the next destiny. I will await your return. While you are away, please watch for Drazik. He has not yet returned. I only hope that he did fulfill his mission. Watch for him.
Compiling performance increase.
See you around. Yeah?
This lot is no match for me.
I'm on it.
Right then.
Sure.
Exterminate.
Please present security authorization to the EWAX unit. Access verified. Activating lift.
You bellowed?
Access verified. Activating lift.
What you got for me, pups? Let me have a read here. Yes, yes. Oh, this is going to please the General. Well, well, troops. I gotta say, this is a fine job you've done. Just give me a sec, will you?
Operations!
Yeah, this is Sergeant Balbrack down at Base Command. My recon team just returned. The alliance is set.
That's what we wanted to hear.
Send him upstairs, Balbrack.
Got it. All right, men. You're on the fast track. The General wants to see you. I'm also authorizing access to EWACS for you. Your login is Storm, and your password is Big Bad Mama, one word altogether. Now don't spend too long with EWACS because the General's expecting you, and that man does not like to be kept waiting. I'll see you later, soldiers, and congrats. Okay, pups.
Sayonara.
Back so soon? Don't let the door hit you.
Goodbye.
Enter EWACS login name. Enter password. Verifying password. Scanning for viruses. Routing to EWACS central server. Connected. Accessing 900.4.162.148. Connected. EWACS wireless. Please enter query. From Mission Critical files. Processing. Confidential file. Display data. Display data. From mission critical files. Processing. Processing. Further information unavailable. Further information unavailable. Processing. 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 Confidential file. Confidential file. Rumors are unauthorized and are purged from system. I compute. Welcome to EWAX 4.2. Display data. Confidential file. Processing. Processing. Current declarations against Terang, Dark Savant. Display data. Display data. Display data. Processing. From mission critical files. Processing. Confidential file. Display data. Processing. Processing. Information requested. Information requested. Confidential ship files. Further info from mission critical files. Processing. Information display data. Processing. Further information. Processing. Display data. Confidential ship files. Information requested unavailable. Confidential file. Processing. Display data. Further information processing. Display data. Display data. Logging out user. Access verified. Activating lift. Access verified. Activating lift.